Shalom. First off, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Ruchakwadash. Double honor to the apostle and those great millstone who rule well, as well as double honor to their elders. Peace and blessings to the 144,000 pushing his word without truth, sincerity, as well as peace and blessings to all the believers of Yahweh Shai. And I just want to do a quick lesson going into predictive programming, and this is a article from the Ohio State University. And it says predictive programming. This is from 2018, April 18, 2018. I'm just going to read the first sentence right here because that's all I need. Predictive programming. Predictive programming is theory that the government or other higher-ups are using fictional movies or books as a mass mind control tool to make the population more accepting of planned future events. And that's exactly what they're doing, man. This is how Esau Edom works his sorcery upon the people to have them more accepting, as it says, So I just have a quick video from Trump here, and then I'm gonna show just two what is it called? Two movies, the hit I don't even know the word I'm looking for to call them, but two pictures of movies, that came out that I believe to be predictive programming, especially this year surrounding all the tension in the air, with the war in the Middle East. It only makes sense that, Lord willing, Jacob's trouble does come to pass, this civil war and all hell breaking loose, as the Apostle Hardin this year, the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble, Lord willing, it does pop off around surrounding this election. But I'm going to play this video from Trump here. It says, it's from Politico. It says, Trump calls for one tough, violent day of policing to end crime. Submitted in 5 seconds.
The liberal left wants to destroy him, and they want to destroy our country. If you had one day, like one real rough, nasty day with the drugstores, as an example, where when they start walking out with, she created something in San Francisco, $950 you're allowed to steal. But they have to be taught. Now, if you had one really violent day, like a guy like Mike Kelly, put him in charge, Congressman Kelly, put him in charge for one day. Mike, would you say, he's right here, he's a great congressman. Would you say, Mike, that if you were in charge, you would say, oh, please, don't touch them, let them rob your store. All these stores go out of business, right? They don't pay rent, then the city doesn't have, it's a chain of events that's so bad. One rough hour, and I mean real rough, the word will get out, and it will end immediately. It'll end immediately.
So you heard it from the horse's mouth itself. Let me put this on. Do not disturb. He's called for one rough hour. Mike Kelly. Man, Trump is hilarious, but this he basically calling for a purge, man. Let me just show these two pictures now. Hey, you had this movie come out a while back, The Purge, election year. And what is this year? Election year. And this man is literally calling for a day of purging, one rough, violent day. And it'll be done with. What the hell is he saying, man? This guy's as people call him, a career criminal. And he's running for the president of the United States, man. This country is a joke. The people of this country is a joke. All those people that follow him, behind him, are just mindless zombies. They're fucking stupid, man. So, this is predictive program, and like I said, Lord willing, all hell does break loose surrounding this election, man. With all this tension in the air, it only would make sense, And then you had this movie to come out this year called Civil War. They getting the people's mind ready for these type of things, amongst many other movies. I just had these two clips. You had that movie come out on Netflix, Don't Look Up, Leave the World Behind. These are all predictive programming amongst many, many movies, man. Esau, he makes a lot of dystopian movies, man. These are the times that we're coming into, But let me bring out a scripture. That'll be the lesson right there. In 2 Ezra 15 and 17, it says, a man shall desire. Let me start up. 2 Ezra 15 and 14, it says, woe to the world and them that dwell therein, and woe is destruction. It says, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. Those ICBM missiles to come lay this land desolate. It says, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. And it's talking about the modern day sword, the gun, man. Everybody has that their blicky, as they say, right next to them. So this is civil war, people fighting against each other. It says, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings, nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. And sedition, that's just a rebellion against the authorities, man. Rebellion against the government that's set in place. That's what we're going to see. Hey, because it's written. So we should be looking forward to see a rebellion against the government. Hey, especially if if Trump don't get in, these Proud Boys, hey, they ready. They gonna go crazy, man. It's been put in their mind, and they're just mindless zombies, man. Why would you want Trump to be president, man? He doesn't fit the requirements. Neither does Kamala, man. But either way, both sides, Republicans and Democrats, they're ready to fight behind, who they believe should be in authority. Verse 16 again says, "For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another." Because this place going to get invaded. It's already been invaded by, different nations, man. All these immigrants coming across the border, military age fighting men, from these different nations. These UN troops, man. These are who's going to be coming against these Americans. It's not going to be Americans coming against police and now. It's going to be these different foreign nations that's coming here by the boatload, man. It says they shall not regard their kings nor princes. They're not going to care who was in power, It doesn't matter no more. It says, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. So if you want to go steal, if you're going to kill somebody, breaking somebody's house, just completely do whatever you want to. That's the course of your action. It's going to stand in their power because it's not going to be a 911 to call in that day. It's going to be every man for themselves. 911 is going to be trying to protect their family, They're gonna try to doing everything they can to to save their own life. And so I might just stop right there because that's what I wanted to just a quick lesson going into a predictive program, and this Civil War, Purge election year, man. These are the things that are getting ready to come up on the earth. Lord willing, man. Lord willing soon, because we need this world to be turned upside down for our kingdom to be established. We should be looking forward to a purge, a civil war, man. We need this. We need that to happen. So, Lord willing, it does. I'm just going to end the lesson right there. Giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rachakodash, the one to the apostle and elders, a great millstone who rule well. Peace and blessings to the 144,000, pushing this world without